So this is the second Abbey Theatre Assembly, where we gather together people who've got a passion about particular subjects, people who can speak about it with expertise, but also people who want to voice their opinion about those subjects as well. We mix in the arts, we mix in extracts, monologues, song, to create an atmosphere in which people can contribute in a way that starts a conversation about issues that are relevant to contemporary Ireland.
These are some exceptional people. They are young predominantly, but they're also very, very active, and they've also left a very, very large impression in such a short time. We have Laura Harmon, President of the USI. We've got Sarah Clarkin from the National Women's Council, Anthony Flynn from the Inner City Helping Homeless, Salome Magube from Akidwa, and we've got Dahi Dabon Butler and then Reggie Blenahassid. It's an eclectic mix of some of the finest young people we have in this country.
What's exciting is having people out there in the auditorium being passionate about what they believe in, engaging in debate. We're provoking a conversation, we're contributing to that conversation. We don't pretend to have any answers.
Activism is anybody who's ever stood up, who's ever spoken a bit louder and said, actually, this is wrong, here's how I would like to make it better.
The job of all activists is to harness the people's understanding of the problems and solutions in their world and to help them find their energy to face down those obstacles.
We started with 5 volunteers, myself and 4 others, that came together with an idea. It was an idea centred around the time that there was an individual burnt in a sleeping bag in the Phoenix Park in Dublin. We decided that we were going to hit the streets of Dublin, and basically we were going to do a soup run, or what we thought was going to be a soup run, but turned into something very, very different. We now have over 200 volunteers within the organisation. People are from different aspects of life, different walks of life, different ages. We've a young, we've an old, we business people, we people that don't work. That was turning empathy into action.
Hearing voices that don't usually come into this theatre, that's what makes me proud. And when they come in, they often say, oh, I didn't realise the Abbey was for me. And we hope to demonstrate that the Abbey certainly is for you. It's for all citizens of Ireland.
But talk about making change. I've been making change in this country. I arrived here when I was only 24 years old. And actually in 2001, myself together with other migrant women, we came together to see how we can transform Ireland because of the new experiences that we are bringing.
Today, my performance was a shortened version of what happened in 1971 when a deaf man was shot dead by the British Army up in Northern Ireland during the Troubles. And it was the awakening, a kind of watershed awakening for the grassroots of the deaf community to become politically active and to campaign, and immediately hops us up to the current campaign for Irish Sign Language recognition, legal recognition in the country today.
It's getting off your arse, and it's going out and making that one step, and that brave thing that you do as young people. You go and you meet another community and you sit down and talk to them about what they do, what switches their buttons, whatever it is, and you'll find the similarities.
When we were 30 years ago, 23, we appeared to be much more politically engaged than perhaps people are today, and that may just be something a perception we have.
When friends back in London asked me what I was coming to Dublin for, I said I'm coming to speak to the apathetic youth of Ireland. Well, if this is apathy, bring it on. I am so impressed with what I've heard already this evening.
Here we are, who are you calling apathetic? Look what we've done, and more importantly, look what we're going to continue to do.